There is so much going on. Blake Bednarz is a female dog who likes to record people without them even knowing, just to bash Baron Coleman and make him look shady. I still want to know what that little piece of thingamajig is that was on the ground in the SUV where they had Charlie Kirk's body. You know what? Let's just get into it. Roll the intro.
Nikki in the building, baby. Nikki in the building, baby. In Cahoots podcast. Yeah. I keep God first, that's real. True crime on the table, facts on steel. If that's sagacious, I chase that trail. If the story don't add up, I set it straight, no fail. I spot fake tears, I spot lies. Sketchy little moves, I see through the disguise. I'm fair, I'm funny, I bring that light. I call you out, then I'll still be polite.
Welcome back to In Cahoots Podcast. My name is Nikki. Before we get into all of this mess, please make sure that you hit the hype button. Helps the channel out tremendously. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, turn on your notifications, all of that good stuff. Please click the join button to become a member to help support the channel. And also, if you want to donate to the channel in any way, my Cash App and Venmo are right there on your screen. Where should we start? Have you guys heard of the Turning Point 2.0 Pick Up the Mic tour that's touring, doing its thing? I think they started in March, but right now it's really getting a lot of attention. Now, this Pick Up the Mic tour is pretty much a copy and paste of Prove Me Wrong. If you're wondering, no, Erika Kirk is not going to be out there debating anybody. She is not qualified. However, the person that is basically leading and hosting and speaking is a man named Shane Winings, CEO of the Promise Keepers. Here he is right here with Erika Kirk standing there smiling, looking very happy. He even has a white freedom shirt on. Right, okay. And here's another photo of him speaking at some event. This is Shane Winings. I have to point this out. The person that actually posted these photos on X, her post actually says, Erika has a new debater for the Pick Up the Mic tour. This is Shane Winings, and apparently she doesn't mind his mic being on the outside. In fact, I've not seen a photo of him wearing one on the inside. Makes you think. Girl. So this man is just right up their alley. Turning Point, Erika Kirk. This is the type of man that they like, okay? Like I said earlier, he has a military background, special forces, worked as a police officer in Washington, ministry. 2021, he became a full-time, pastor, touring pastor. And of course, like I said, he's the CEO and chair of the Promise Keepers. Shane Winings is no stranger to big crowds, big arenas, because that's what he's been doing basically this whole time, to reach out to young men and minister to them. And this part, this one, we cannot leave out, because this is Turning Point USA's favorite part. This is Erika's favorite part. Shane Winings is heavily involved in the anti-trafficking space through his close partnerships and public endorsements of prominent child rescue organizations and leaders, while his own ministry, Promise Keepers, focuses primarily on men's discipleship. Winings frequently uses his massive social media platform to raise awareness about child exploitation and human trafficking. Now, he is allies with none other than Victor Marx. That's your boy. Winings works closely with and openly endorses Victor Marx, a high-profile missionary and veteran known for leading high-risk rescue operations targeting CST, abuse, and ISIS-controlled territories. Now, I'll say allegedly, but that's just a little quick Google search. You can read the rest yourself, but isn't that something? Moving on. All right, so remember this little whatever this is thing? So everybody is still trying to figure out exactly what it is. Now, I have heard multiple people say, oh, maybe it's skin. Maybe it's the patch. I guess Charlie had a patch on his shoulder while he was at the event. So maybe it's that. Some people are saying, well, maybe it's the lithium battery that would have been inside of that Rode mic. We're going to bring up each option, and I'll let you know the one that I'm leaning more toward. And in the comments, let me know what you guys are leaning toward. Okay, so this user on X says this is the adhesive pad that was used to stick Charlie's Rode mic to his chest. This would be the pad, I guess, that he's referring to. So basically that would stick the mic to his chest. Okay. My only issue with this theory is that we actually watch the sound guy put his mic on. It doesn't look like he pressed it up against him to make sure that it actually stuck or anything. It kind of just looks like he clipped it on, mic'd him up. Now here's another theory where people are thinking it's a lithium battery. They're kind of trying to compare other batteries that may have, that I guess exploded in different situations. And here's one of those photos. There's another one in this area. I can see that. The only thing that is missing, in my opinion, is the blood. Here's more of an up close photo. This is a really good photo. And this user is one of the users that thinks that it's skin. I can see why. It looks like it has pores. Like it actually looks really gnarly this close. Here's another photo. Yeah, that looks crazy up close. But in this photo, if you look right here where my cursor is, yeah, that looks like it's the battery. That's not skin, in my opinion. Again, you guys hit the comment section and let me know what you guys think. What is your theory? What do you think that is? Now let's get to Blake Bednarz. I have tried my best to be fair, give the benefit of the doubt, try to understand maybe where he's coming from. I've also, in my videos, held him accountable for some of the things that he's done, especially when it came to Candace and showing his video and blah, blah, blah. We've been there, done that with Blake. Okay, these Blakes are getting on my nerves. Recently, Blake did something that just rubbed me the wrong way. So Blake actually held a space on X. It also included, Kelly Raybon, I think that is her name. I guess that the word on the curb is, I'm just not finding out about this, but apparently the photo that Baron Coleman posted on X that shows Charlie's chest, I can't show it on here, obviously, but that shows Charlie's chest and where the patch is, where they think the mic was. You guys know. If you don't, check out Baron's page. He has it posted. Apparently, he got that photo from Charles McClintock Wilson. That is a mouthful. Charles, he's the one that had the professional photos on a website that we were able to publicly go and see and analyze photos however we wanted, whenever we wanted to. Baron has mentioned him many times in his video. So that's how a lot of us figured out who Charles McClintock Wilson was. It's just fun saying that at this point, I think. Anywho, now the thing about this photo is that allegedly Charles and Baron had a conversation and Charles asked Baron Coleman not to use that photo and I guess asked him to actually delete the photo. And that didn't happen because the photo was on X. I don't know if that's how that went down, but this caused Charles to delete the photos and he just doesn't want anything to do with the situation anymore. How do you know this, Nikki? Nikki, how do you know? Because Blake Bednarz decides to call Charles McClintock Wilson publicly while broadcasting. Now, I'm going to let you guys listen to that because I think it's important. This conversation is about 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So if you want to skip ahead, you can. But I am going to play it, and I'm going to play it all because I think it's important. Check it out.
I think that's really fucked up, by the way, to call somebody.
I think it's dumb.
I wouldn't do that, but you're doing it.
Hello? Charles.
Who's this?
Bednarz.
Who?
Bednarz, Blake Bednarz.
Oh, what's up, man?
What's up, man? Charles,
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, what's up, man?
I will love you forever if you will share the photo, bro.
Man, I'm honestly, I'm done with the whole thing, dude.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah.
You don't want my love forever?
No, man, it's just like, it's so much crap. I've been getting so much crap, like emails and things.
I understand it, but do you understand that would stop it all? Like if you just put it out?
Nah, I just made a decision, and I'm not gonna actually delete the photo. Like I gave it to Baron. Baron told me like, oh yeah, I'm gonna delete it or whatever. He didn't delete it, and he posted it just today. So I'm just like done with it.
So you didn't like give him the green light?
Well, I just told him. He called me. He was like, "Oh, is it okay if I share a little thing?" But I didn't. I'm sick and tired.
I understand, but
yeah, that's my thing.
But
I released all of those photos.
Have any of that stuff changed? Like, has anything changed on your website?
No, everything's still the same.
Like same photos, nothing's changed.
Same everything. Yeah, and that photo is not gonna do it. It's not gonna cause it's not gonna break this case like a lot of people are thinking. It's just,
well, so what's the big deal?
That's this. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like just down with it, dude. It's like
okay. Are you gonna be around? Are you gonna be around for the trial or for the hearing?
Oh yeah, I've been covering the case since day one, so I'm always there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get a photo with you.
So you're gonna be there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I'm honestly done with this whole thing, the whole photo stuff. Yeah.
Okay, well, if you reconsider, I just want you to just consider the fact that it would probably cut all of that out of the scrutiny.
I know.
Okay.
It is.
All right, man.
Yeah, all right, man. Thanks for calling, though.
You bet. Have a good night. I'll see you soon.
All right.
Voila.
Why didn't you tell him that you were broadcasting like across the internet? Or did you tell him that beforehand? Blake?
Kelly.
Yeah. I'm just trying to be like, I'm super fucking skeptical of the guy, but like,
Stan.
huh? Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
We can still hear you, Kelly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying that I would have personally would have handled that a little differently.
I'm going to just stop it there. I try with this man, but I mean, that was insanely uncalled for. Number one, he thinks he's big man on campus. I could just call him and I'm going to put Baron on blast. He made sure to ask that follow-up question. When he said, I asked Baron to delete the photo and he didn't delete it, he posted it. oh, he made sure to ask that follow-up question. So you're saying that, Baron didn't delete it. You told him to, but he didn't do. Like, dude, what? You're being petty. He wants attention so bad. And when you do not give it to him, he acts like a child. And he does childish things. This case has turned everybody into an investigator. And that's okay. I think that, it's been helpful to Candace. It's been helpful to Baron. But to a few people, I think it has been harming mental health. I am not trying to diagnose him or anyone else, but just the things that Blake does, it just blows my mind sometimes. And then Kelly was right. I do not blame Kelly for anything that she said, but that was it just felt icky to me. Like, that was just really icky. And I do not blame Kelly. I'm glad that she said exactly what she said. And did you guys notice the fake audio issues, the fake breaking up? Kelly, stand. Like, what? That was the fakest connection loss I have ever heard. I just find that so icky. And I think that it was truly meant to cause drama with Baron Coleman, which I do not think that Baron Coleman is going to give that the time of day. I don't think he's going to give it any type of light. But you guys know I don't play about my Uncle Baron. So I'm not in crash out mode, but I will if I have to be, But all right, guys, that was a lot. I am going to wrap this video up right here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. Thank you for the continued support. I truly appreciate everything. I read all your comments. As the subscribers grow, more comments are coming in, but I do still, try to answer them all, or at least react to them. Also, YouTube has the feature where I can reply to your comments using like a audio reply, like a voice note. So anybody that hits that thanks button, replies with a super in the comment section, I am 100% sending a audio thank you. I love that they have this feature now, because just writing, oh, thank you, that's so sweet, thank you so much, it's just not enough. So I think it's super cool that they made it a little bit more personal. If I'm able to, press record and verbally speak to you, thank you, I just love that idea. So we're going to be putting that to use for sure. Please don't forget to hype the video. Hype the video. Also, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, share, turn on your notifications. Don't forget to click the join button to become a member. And also, if you do want to donate to the channel in other ways, Cash App and Venmo, they are right there on your screen. Until next time, my name is Nikki. This has been In Cahoots Podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye.